Please be advised that Little Miss Recap contains adult language. Sweetie, I don't mean you're going to hell. I just mean you're going to be in the literal inferno with Lucifer. But I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that. I mean, our souls aren't meant to connect in the afterlife.
Amy,
It's
this is
okay.
awful.
Even though Beelzebub is your bud because you're hanging out with him in hell and, you know. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Little Miss Recap. New Year, who dis?
Woo! Happy 2024.
Happy 2024, everybody. We are recording this crack of dawn New Year's Day because this is how we start our year.
Sure is. No better way.
I'm Amy. I'm here with the butter to my bread, Steph. Steph, how was your New Year?
I had a fabulous New Year for once. Well, I shouldn't say for once. As you know, my kids turned 21 like 4 days ago. And they didn't have any plans to go out with their friends, which I thought was like weird. But they had work yesterday, so they texted us at like, I don't know, a half hour before they were leaving work at like 5:30, and they were like, "Do you guys want to hang out tonight?" So of course I was like, yes. So we cooked. We had surf and turf. We had filet mignon and lobster and all kinds of delicious meal for dinner. And I just talked like Emily. That was so weird. Why did I do that? But no, it was great. We made like a couple cocktails for them and that they enjoyed, and we watched a movie. I should say they watched a movie, and I just sat there and played on my phone because I have no interest.
Was it?
I don't know, the one about the Nike Jordan thing with
the one about Michael Jordan?
No, it's about Nike and how they sell the Michael Jordans. Like it's like a true.
Do you remember when we were growing up, they had the Air Jordans that you pumped up?
Yeah, because all the boys used to let me pump theirs up on the
I'm sure they did.
Kickball field.
Sure they did.
I was in like the 5th grade, dude. So great.
Were they on third base having you pump up their sneakers?
Mean, who was on third base?
Now I'm feeling like I'm wrong. Was it Reebok that had the pump?
I don't remember.
I
mean, it was like
people are screaming
40 years ago. I have no clue. But yeah, dude, we had a really nice time. We watched a movie. They hung out with us all night. And you know what it's like when your kids get older. Like they don't.
Yeah, my kids were gone
with you.
They were gone.
So at one point, I was like sitting on the couch, just like looking at them, like smiling, and I was like starting to tear up like a big loser. But I did. I had a really, really great night. How about you?
My girls were gone, and Timmy and I just chilled out, and we made crab legs and lobster, which, oh my God, the lobster was amazing.
We did too. So good.
And that's it. You know, we watched a movie. We watched Leave the World Behind. Now I have a couple thoughts about this.
I loved it. Tell me, what did you think?
Well, it's a big Gen Xer movie because we got the big three. We got Julia Roberts, we got Ethan Hawke, we got Kevin Bacon.
I know, it was great. Kevin Bacon, I mean, come on, man.
Kevin Bacon is so hot, even as a crazy prepper. Love him.
So hot.
The other actor, who's the actor that plays GH? He plays George. I don't know that guy.
George.
Leave the World Behind.
We come very prepared with our research.
Mahershala Ali, is that his name?
I don't know.
He is super hot.
Oh, super hot. Yeah.
Oof, yikes.
What did you think of the ending? I know a lot of people had a problem with it. I personally really loved it.
I didn't hate it. I don't know what else people wanted.
I know.
Like, we know from what GH says. We should add spoiler alert. If you haven't watched it, guys, fast forward like 2 minutes. We know from what GH says that they're headed there. So, like, they're going there. We know what's happening in the world, and we see her there. So, like, we can assume they're all going there.
Yeah. It was great.
I didn't need more. I felt like I didn't need
either. I definitely didn't either. But I enjoyed it. I really liked it a lot.
I enjoyed it too. I felt like Rosie, the kid, was super fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I kept saying, is this kid 5? Like, the way she's waking her mother up, like, Mommy, fix the Wi-Fi. I would be like, poof, punting that kid across the room.
Are any kids not fucking annoying? Let's be real.
I mean, yeah, well,
Well,
yeah.
I do want to say though, after everybody went to sleep, because my husband fell asleep at like 11 o'clock. And then the kids were just like, we tapped out. So I, of course, was in bed until almost 3 a.m. I'm embarrassed to even tell you guys what I watched.
Oh no, what were you watching?
There's a cheese ass Netflix show called My Life with the Walter Boys.
Oh, I heard about this show.
I kind of love it. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie. It's like, it's not, I don't want to say it's like a Virgin River because it's a
Mhm.
little different, but it's like the same kind of cheese. But I
Mhm.
really like it. Like
God, I
I
miss
watched
Virgin
like,
River.
I know, me too. I watched 2 or 3. I think I watched 2 and a half episodes. And then I was like, okay, I was getting tired, so of course I had to flip to Gilmore Girls because,
So you did
that's what I
not
do.
watch the quintessential Gen X documentary Hell Camp that I've been watching.
No.
This was such a thing in the 80s. People would send their kids to like these
Oh,
delinquent camps.
yes, I did. Yes, I did. I'm sorry,
It's
I did.
so crazy.
Yes,
Like I can remember Scared Straight, like people would be coming
yes,
in screaming at you right in your
yes.
face. It was
Terrifying.
wild.
It
It was
was
wild.
wild.
Mhm.
I did watch.
I think Jenny and I are going to be talking about that on
It's awesome.
ladies of a certain age tier for February,
Nice.
but we'll see.
Yeah,
Guys,
I did.
just a quick plug. If you haven't joined our paid services yet, we're doing a lot over there. We're doing a Sister Wives rewatch and we're doing 90 Day the Single Life. So that's all happening on Patreon,
Mhm.
Supercast, or Apple subscriptions. On your free feed, you get your MAFS and you're going to get Prison Brides
I cannot wait for
coming
this.
up. Prison Bride, it airs, I think, January 10th.
10. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those will be dropping because we don't get screeners.
Mhm.
Those will be dropping hopefully on Fridays or Saturday mornings. The
Cool.
latest will be like Saturdays. So that'll be
Yes.
happening.
Cool. I'm really looking
Okay.
forward to it.
Full disclosure, I'm still sick. So I'm going to
Oh,
muscle through what I can.
dude.
But I'm going to be muting and being sneezy a
Like
lot.
respiratory sick? Is
Yeah, I
that
just
what's
have a
happening?
sinus infection.
Oh, great.
I'm getting over it, but it's, my daughter's got it real bad.
I fucking hate your sinuses.
Yeah. So today we're here to talk about Married at First Sight, Season 17, Episode Gazillion and 11, taking it day by day.
By day.
We're all
By
taking
day.
this day by day. Okay, we're
By
just
day.
taking it day by day by day by day.
Oh,
I'm
God.
coming into this episode wheeling in Dukes of Hazzard style in the General Lee with some real hot takes. So
Okay.
get ready because they're probably
Oh.
not going to be popular. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right.
So we're going to start with Michael just because I want to get this out of the fucking way.
You mean Brokeback?
Broke
What is
Down
it?
Prince.
Broke Down Prince. Why do I always say Brokeback? I hate that I
broke
do that. It's just like
broke
my.
down Broke Down Prince is still on the set of his music video.
He is. He's like, I think he lives there.
he
That's
has
just his world.
and he has decided he's meeting with the experts again and he has decided that he's going to lean into this I'm such a good guy and I handled this so well.
Yeah,
And he's one of these leaners. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Like you pay this person a compliment and they just keep leaning right into that because
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, this could be my new identity."
Yeah. Oh, you're
Okay.
right.
So the experts meet up, and Dr. Pep is all tore up because she's one of the ones who matched him. And I'm
Mhm.
thinking, were you this tore up after season 16, 15, 14, 13, 12? All unmitigated disasters.
Oh, Dr.
um,
Pep.
she calls this an unmitigated disaster, and Cal says, but you know what? You know what I want to say about Michael? He was classy through this whole experience. He was a gentle man through this whole
Mm.
experience.
Do you remember when we used to love Dr. Pepper and we called ourselves Dr. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club?
I still love Dr. Pepper.
I do too.
I don't know what's happening.
I know.
I don't know.
I know.
So Broke Down Prince comes in, he's wearing the crown, and I wrote, he's really leaning into this I handled it with grace persona.
Yeah.
And Pep is like, this woman was ready to go. Like she was ready. I don't know what happened. She was all like, she was pumped up and ready. Now, apparently, it was something she saw at the altar, I think. I don't know. I mean, Michael's a good-looking guy. I don't know what it is, but something set her off.
Um, you think he's a good-looking guy?
Yeah, I don't think he's a bad-looking guy. I think he takes himself way too
Way too
seriously.
seriously, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know
So,
what I think of him. Like, I haven't decided if I think he's attractive or not, and who fucking
I
cares
mean,
what I
he's
think? I'm
right,
just
he's not
saying. I
my
just
taste, but I don't think he's
Yeah,
ugly.
he's no, I don't think he's ugly either. I'm just trying to decipher what I think of him, and I haven't
Mhm.
figured it out yet.
So he's given all the right answers, and Cal's like, "Wow, dude, you are so enlightened. I love it."
Oh
And then
god.
they decide that he should be rematched, and they throw in this little like while we're still in Denver. So what is this, like day 3?
I know.
Because you know those experts fly in and fucking out of there. You know it.
Yeah, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Crazy.
So Michael says, maybe I wasn't clear the first time, but I really want a kind and silly person.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Now he brings his friends out for dinner and he drops the bomb. And one of the friends is like, these experts really suck, dude.
Mm.
Like, they need to assure me that whatever criteria they use, they need to throw the fuck out the window
Yeah.
and
This
start over.
this friend I was here for. She
Mm-hmm.
was bringing it, and I
Mm-hmm.
loved it.
So, like, awkward Dr. Pep shows up while this friend is shit
Yeah,
talking.
like, what? That was
And
so bizarre.
Michael's like, might I give you a hug, my lady? Like, he just tries to be so something he's not.
I hate you so much.
Oh, God. So he hugs her and she's like, guess what? You're getting married in 2 weeks. We found some sucker. You're ready. You're doing it. Okay.
How about how, though, the friend asked Dr. Pepper a question about how she would, like, mitigate this going forward, what they would change, and Pepper
Mm-hmm.
kind of doesn't really give an answer.
No, she has no answer.
She has no fucking answer.
She's like, I don't know. We're literally just going to go throw a dart at a list of names.
It was just strange. She truly had no answer, and she just skirted right over the question into, "Oh, and we found you somebody." I was
Mm-hmm.
annoyed by that. But
And
come
I
on,
love how
Dr.
Dr.
Pep.
Pepper shows up and she's like, Michael's like, my friend has a lot of questions. And Dr. Pep sets the bar real low right from the onset. She's like,
Mhm.
well, I'm here to answer maybe a few of them.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Grapes.
Let's scoot over to Austin and Becca.
Oh, these two.
And I do have some role playing for us in here.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
So
God.
you tell me where we open with them, and it might be right off the bat that we have to do this.
So we open with my girl Becca crying.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not okay.
Mm-mm.
I can't
She's very
stand when
upset.
she cries.
Mm-mm.
It like breaks my heart.
Mm-hmm.
So we find out that they finally had a discussion about religion. And Austin, I guess in some way, had said that he believes that because Becca doesn't accept Jesus, that she's going to hell. And this
Okay.
is really upsetting her.
So this is where
And
we need to role play, okay?
oh
All right.
God, already?
So
I
yeah,
haven't
so
even
let's
warmed
go back
up.
to the conversation the
Oh
night
God.
before. Okay.
Oh.
So they're playing N64 and you're gonna be Becca and I'm gonna be Austin.
Oh God.
So you literally just have to kind of react to what I'm saying, okay?
Okay.
You're getting upset because I'm telling you you're going to hell, basically, is your what do they call it? Motivation.
Oh God.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, oh, Becca, hand me Mario Kart 64 controller. I'm gonna throw this flaming turtle shell at you. You know, flames like when you go to hell and you'll feel that.
Oh. Oh, you think I'm going to hell? I'm like super
Mm-hmm.
cool and I'm
Mm-hmm.
your bro. I'm not going to hell. I'm a
Oh,
good
no, no, no,
person.
Becca. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean you're going to hell. I just look, I really like you. I accidentally said I love you, but I really like you.
Oh, you
So
were.
even when you're seated at the right hand of Satan, like I got your back, girl. I got your back.
Wait, I'm not going to be sitting next to Satan. Whatever do you mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait.
I'm sorry. Um, listen, even when you're literally
I don't
burning in the
understand.
hellscape of Hades, I'm still gonna love you. Like you're still worthy of you know that, right, Becca? You know that? Here, take another gummy. Take another gummy. Take another
Oh,
gummy.
oh, okay. Okay, yeah. You're so awesome.
Why are you
I really like
crying?
it.
Why are you crying?
I mean, I just don't understand why you think I would be going to hell
Ooh, I
because
just
it
hit you
seems
with the
like a
puka
good
shell.
bitch.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry,
oh,
what?
oh, 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 that really
What?
hurt. Oh, that
What?
hurt so bad. You hit me right in the eye.
Oh,
Oh.
no, honey, I don't mean sweetie, I don't mean you're going to hell. I just mean you're gonna be in the literal inferno with Lucifer. But I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that. I mean, our souls aren't meant to connect in the afterlife.
Amy,
It's
this is
okay.
awful.
Even though
Oh.
Beelzebub is your bud because you're hanging out with him in hell and, you know, you're gonna burn for
Oh my
eternity, it's
god.
okay. It's okay.
Growing up, I had a turtle named Beelzebub, and
I
I
don't Of
forgot to
course you
feed
did, because 'cause you're
it.
Satan's best friend.
And I think it like I took it outside to play one afternoon in the summer, and I put it in the grass, and I don't know whatever
You
happened to
probably
it.
killed it
Oh
because you're
my god.
rotten at the core. You're
I'm
going to
not.
hell.
Oh
But it's
god.
okay. Look, we could still make this work. Like, we could be here on this plane in our N64 and shit, but when we go into the eternal
But
rest, your light is gonna be hot red at the end of
oh,
it,
oh,
and
oh,
mine will be
oh,
light, and I'll be with Jesus.
oh, should I start wearing red lipstick to go with my pink hair?
And scene.
God, I hate you. That was
Who
terrible.
does this?
I
Who
don't
tells
know.
somebody this?
I don't know. You guys.
Do you know how many people on this planet listening right now think I'm probably going to hell? No one has told
No.
me that, and I thank you.
I know. I
Jesus.
don't know
Okay.
about this. So
Sorry, I threw you completely off.
you totally did. So they get Pastor Cal on the old FaceTime.
He's in his car. God damn it, I gotta pull over from going dancing with my wife.
I actually think he was in his office. So he was working on the app.
He was, yeah, doing app
App.
development.
Yes. But I truly think our buddy Cal does a good job here. For
He does.
once. He
Look,
did a good job.
he is a pastor. This is the one you want to call when you're having religious problems. Perfect.
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets Austin to basically say, and I'm just going to sugarcoat it,
Mm-hmm.
that he doesn't really know if she's going to go to hell. He kind of doesn't really know what he believes.
Oh,
This
you
is what
mean
he was.
Austin isn't some omniscient being that knows where everyone's going in
Oh
the
my
afterlife?
God. I
Dude
know,
could
you
barely tie his
guys.
shoes, I feel like.
Or do his laundry, but
Okay.
whatever. But he says that he's open to growing,
Mm-hmm.
and she says that she is too. I don't know. This I'm not really sure what I think here. I think Austin was great, but then I'm also like, I can never tell if he's just great because he's great, or is he great because he's playing a part? I'm a little confused by him a little
I think he's
sometimes.
genuine. I do think he's genuine. I just think he's missing. So, like, you remember that game Operation when you put the parts in the
Of
guy
course.
and then you had to take them out? When you were setting it up and you were putting the parts in, he's missing like the one piece
I know.
that makes the board game complete. He's missing the piece that is connecting, I'm telling this girl she's going to hell and that's hurtful versus I love her.
I know.
Yeah.
So Becca's saying that, if you would match him with a Christian woman, and Pal's like, or Castor Pal.
Mr.
Castor
Pal,
Pal's
new
like,
name.
Castor Pal's like, hold up. We pair him with a Christian woman because you are his match. And I'm over here
Okay.
like,
Now
go
I
clap.
I under
Come on.
I
That was
understand
good.
that.
I love
I
him.
also don't buy that there's one match for everybody, but that's
Well,
just my
no, but
cynical
he was just selling
dead
it.
cold heart. Okay.
But I really think Austin kind of stepped up here because after the call with Castor Pal,
Just call him whatever.
they continue to talk. And again, he admits that, he's not sure what he thinks about the afterlife. And
Mm-mm.
Becca's like, listen, dude, I just need to hear you say that you're going to work on it or you're going to try.
I have to say that, like, I spent a lot of time around people their age when I was
Mm.
teaching.
Oh.
I didn't realize young people were this religious.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I think so.
I guess. I
I
don't know.
think because my kids went to a private
I mean, I taught at a
Catholic high
Jesuit
school.
school, dude.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I mean, I
Listen,
definitely think I see it.
they may have been religious, but the kids I was teaching were not making dating decisions based on the religion of the other
Yeah.
person, is
Yeah,
what I'm
you're
saying.
right. I don't know. So we
Like, do
do find
your kids are 21, do they talk about Jesus?
no, never. Like never, ever.
I don't know, guys, come at us. Could this be a situation where Austin was raised in a really strict fundamentalist situation?
Well, see, that's what I think. I think
Mm,
he was brought up very Christian, and
mhm.
it was like Jesus is your ride or die, like you're either on or you're on the friggin' Jesus train or you're not. And if you're not,
Okay,
you're just in hell. Like that's truly like I
okay,
really think that it's so black and white.
okay.
I mean,
Wow.
don't forget I had a former neighbor that I
Mhm,
was friendly with that was
mhm.
Christian. And one of the things that we butt heads about all the time was religion because she was very, very set in the no, you either accept Jesus in the way that I do or you don't at all. Do you remember I
I
tell you
don't
about this? And
understand this.
I
Yeah,
don't
I just don't
understand it
get
either.
it.
No, I don't get it either. And it's
Because if
why
you do believe in Jesus, that's not what Jesus believed.
no,
Mm,
I know, but this is not, we're not even fucking going there.
okay.
But we do find out that Austin accidentally told Becca, I love you, because he was tired,
No,
right?
you know what it was? You know what it was? They were playing Rainbow Road,
I hate you.
and she won, and he was impressed. He's like, "Wow." He hit her with the red shell right as she was supposed to
Oh
cross the
my
finish
God.
line, so he felt bad, so it slipped out.
I hate you so much.
Or she caught the last Pokemon in Pokemon Snap.
What is that sound that the Mario Kart makes? There's
Ding,
like a
ding,
no,
ding. I don't
yeah, but there's
know.
like one of them makes
Wah,
a
wah.
goofy sound. I'll think of it later.
Okay.
I just have to point out because you know how obsessed I've been with her
Mhm,
wardrobe. In
mhm,
this episode this
mhm.
week, she wears 2 shirts that I own. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
Just saying.
Alright. Okay.
They're both from American Eagle. I have the exact same ones,
Here.
and I was like, "Yes."
That's the power up from Mario.
Yeah, that's the power up. But no, isn't there one that goes that
That's my
says
text
something?
phone. My
There's
text
one
chat.
of them that says something though.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a me, a Mario. I don't know,
Well, I
whatever.
mean,
I don't know. So later we're watching them on the 30-day anniversary. And they're watching the wedding video, and it's super cute. And you can just see how much these two like each other. And I'm
they
fucking here
do.
for them. Like, we need to protect them. They're my only hope now.
You just know that other shoe's gonna drop. You know it. I'm waiting to see what is gonna happen.
I know.
If
Do you?
anybody walks away, it's gonna be her.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Mhm. 'Cause she's gonna be like, "I'm done with your Dante's Inferno shit. I'm outta
Hmm.
here."
Dante's Inferno. Oh my God. He does look a little bit less stinky this week, though. Like, I think he
He's
washed.
he's probably an amazing Zelda guide. You know what I'm talking about when you're playing Zelda and you need somebody to guide you? He's probably amazing at that, but she's like, all that Zelda help does
This
not
is where you
constitute.
lose me because I'm not a gamer. Like, I've played Mario and, like, that's it. Mario,
Okay.
Super Mario Brothers, and Mario Kart. Those are the only games, and Tetris. But other than
This
that, I've
this
got
is just
nothing.
called how many annoying Nintendo references can I get in there?
All right. It's like
Okay.
Sonic the
No,
Hedgehog. I
that's
see
Sega.
that.
That's
Oh,
Sega.
that's
Mhm.
Sega. That's right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
So, anywho, he's looking less stinky. They will go out. She's fucking gorgeous. She looks beautiful
She
in
looks
this whole
great.
episode. She's so
Mhm.
fucking gorgeous. But they're toasting marshmallows and it's cute.
They're toasting marshmallows over what?
An open flame.
And then he's like, "See that flame? Get used to it. That's where you're gonna spend eternity." And she's like, "What?" And he's like,
What?
"Nothing. I didn't say it."
It's really cute though, because he says, I love liking you. And I'm like, oh, they're adorbs. But
He
anyway,
does,
whatever.
he does, he does.
Later, Austin is talking to his friend Lindsay on FaceTime. And
No,
I
it's
just
her
want,
friend.
oh, that was her friend.
Yes, yes.
Fuck. I
Yeah,
fucked
it's her
that up.
friend. Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't remember him having this
Mm-mm.
friend.
It's
How
her
did I
friend.
miss that?
Yeah, because at the end, she's like, "Thank you so much for talking to" what was her name? Lindsay?
Yeah, Lindsay.
For
God
talking to
damn.
Lindsay. I thought it was weird that you pulled down your pants. I don't think you had to do that, Austin,
Oh,
but, yeah,
oh. Okay.
that took a
Wow.
turn.
God damn, I screwed that up. I don't know why I was because and I'm
Because
thinking,
he's
like, I
like
don't remember.
seeking religious counsel. Like, what is
Yeah.
happening?
Yes, but for some reason, I really thought this was somebody that he knew. I don't know, I guess I was fucking insane.
Mm-mm.
But I really like this chick. Like, I love
Mm-hmm.
her, and she's giving really good advice, and she's saying, Becca is pure love and light, and she
Mm-hmm.
doesn't think that that separates her from the afterlife because, she's so ethical, and those are all the things that Jesus embodied. And
Do you
I'm
think
just like,
Lindsay's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you
no.
kidding me right
I
now?
I really don't because I think they're so fucking cool, and I think these girls are so open-minded.
Yeah, you're
I
right. They're
really
probably
think
like,
this
I
was
get
really
this.
like, I think she was no, I think this was genuine. I really
No,
do.
I
And I'm not
agree,
just
but like,
saying it because it's Becca's friend, because I
but I
didn't even
think
know that.
because they're so open-minded, is she like, are you kidding me that you think Becca, of all people,
Right, well,
as
I think
as Cam would say, Becca
Becca.
is going to hell?
Right.
It's weird. It's
But I
weird.
think she was doing that in a way to make him come around to that and think it was his
Mm,
own idea. Like, I think
mhm,
she did
mhm.
this really well. She
Okay.
played this off great. Um, I don't know. So Austin Austin tells her that he's open to growing, and he says that it's nice to hear that she thinks that Becca is also open to growing because he wasn't sure that he was seeing that. And like,
Just
what?
open your fucking eyelids, dude.
Yeah.
Stop
Um
staring at the Bible and start staring at, Becca. Becca.
so and I just wanted to point out, I mean, it was a brief conversation, but it was really great and she really stepped the hell up. And I've decided that this friend has officially filled the seat of the next expert because we need somebody normal
Okay.
in this
Alright.
goddamn show.
You're
That's
not
all.
wrong. You're
I
not
don't have
wrong.
much. I mean, there wasn't I
Okay.
mean, there was a lot, but it was, kind of beating the same dead horse with these guys this week. So, that's all. That's all I've got for
Well,
these two
we're gonna
at
go to
this point.
Emily and Brennan, and guess what? I'm gonna
Oh.
need this quite a bit.
Oh.
Oh, why didn't it work?
I don't know.
Shame.
There it is.
There we go.
Shame.
Because I have a different
Shame.
opinion of Brennan after seeing this episode. I
You
know,
do?
I know, I know. I'm going to be on an island all by myself with my bad takes. Okay, here we
Okay.
go.
Okay.
Hear
Let's
me out.
go.
Hear me out. So we open on them making some stuff with dough, and he's all like, "This is such a good idea. Thank you for getting the stuff." Like everything he does is performative.
Yes.
Everything he says is fake. Okay.
It is. I know.
Emily says this was a good way to offset the bad energy from last night. And Emily says, I believe we've improved from last week. And, our session last night with Pia went great. And he's like, really? Were you at the same session? Like when I basically threatened Dr. Bia and told her get the fuck out of our house? And we learned that Pia wanted them to touch one another from head to toe with as little clothing as possible.
How do you feel about that?
It's stupid.
It's real
And
dumb,
there's
right?
no way on earth my husband would do this.
No, there's no way on earth
Mm-mm.
I would do this.
Mm-mm.
Like, way to make somebody that's already feeling vulnerable and really horrible about herself to feel even worse.
Well, I would
This
do it
is
just
why
because I'm a nerdy good student, and if someone gave me an assignment, I would
I
complete the
know.
assignment.
And like you're right, I probably would too because of that reason, but only
Mhm,
that reason. But
mhm.
again, here we are, Pia giving really fucking horrible advice. I'm
I'm
over her.
with you
She's
on that.
fired. She's
Mhm.
fired. I'm done with her.
So Brennan's like, "Look, that feels a little weird. Can we maybe just hug instead?" And she's like, "I like hugging."
Oh
And
my
he's like, "Okay, well,
god.
let's start right now." And they hug. Okay. Then she assures him that while she gets frustrated at times, she's committed to this and would not be doing it if she didn't think he was worth it. And
Mm,
he just goes, "Yeah, same. Yeah, same."
I know.
Okay.
He has no original thought.
No. The next day they wake up and he says, "Our effective communication has been going great for the last 6 hours. So,
I wrote that down too.
we're off to ride horses." Dude, it's been like
Yeah.
8 hours.
Yeah, he's holding up the phone in bed. Like,
Mhm.
come
Mhm.
on, dude. It's like everything he says, he's thought about ahead of time and has like rehearsed it. Right? Is that what you
Right. I
feel?
agree with you up to this point, but when we get to this dinner, I
Yeah.
feel different. This
Okay.
dinner.
All
Okay.
right.
So later they go to a solo dinner. It's just the two of them. And he says, "This place is beautiful." And I just wrote, "This is fucking painful. Watching them together is painful. They have zero chemistry."
None.
And she says, "I feel like this week could not have gone better. Like, we're in a rhythm."
Mm,
And he
honey.
says, "You've made this very comfortable, me moving in. I appreciate that." He says, "But I don't want to sugarcoat this. Like, in the past, I would have run from a red flag." And she says, "So I'm a red flag?"
Mm. What did you
And
think
he's
about
like,
him saying that, though?
"Yeah, we had something and it's just gone." So I don't know. I think Brennan doesn't know how to talk about his feelings because he was
Mm,
never taught that. I think what he's saying makes sense. What he's trying to say is, I'm going to speak bro for 1 second,
okay.
which usually ends in some weird misogynistic tirade, but it's not going to.
Alright, hit me.
Um, I
Hit
think what
me.
he's trying to say is, in the past, when feelings for someone have changed and I've like over the person or I got the ick, I just take off. I don't put
Mm.
effort in because I don't have to. Because I could just swipe and bring up somebody else.
Yeah, so instead of saying the ick, he says a
Yeah,
red
he's saying red
flag.
flag. Yeah.
Mm, okay, okay.
So
Yeah, I
she's
think
like,
maybe
"So
you're right.
I'm a red flag?" And he says, "Well, yeah, like we had something and it's just gone. So I don't know." Then Emily says, "Do you usually," and the reason I'm going word for word is because I'm going to
Yeah,
make a point here.
sure, sure.
Emily says, "Do you usually take it slow after you start a relationship if you lose the spark?" And he says, "Honestly, this isn't like a normal relationship. So I'm just giving it time and taking it day by day to see if anything changes." And she flips out. And in her confessional, she's like, "Day by day isn't going to cut it. I need more. I need to see him opening up and expressing himself." Then back at the table, she says, "Honestly, I was just asking a simple question about how things work after you lose a spark." And he goes, "Yeah." And I answered it. I don't know if it was like a fizzle out or adrenaline, and I don't know how to navigate it.
Mm,
Here's my thing, this and later, I get what she's saying. Like, she wants more from him, but I honestly think he doesn't have more to give because he is giving her answers. She just doesn't like the answers he's giving her,
mm,
is my theory. Like, literally,
okay.
what more can he say? He's like, "I'm not feeling it for you. And I just think we need to go day by day and see if that feeling rebuilds." Like, what else is he going to say?
Right, and I no, I
What
agree
is
with
he?
you.
I guess what I'm saying is, what is he not saying that she needs to hear?
Well, I don't think so I don't think that's the thing, though. I don't think that he's not saying things. I think he's not trying to fix it, and that's what's bothering her. Like,
But I
he's
don't.
not working to make it go like, to
And I
make it go
agree with that,
forward.
and I agree with that. But then you say that, you don't say you're not communicating. You say, "I don't feel like you're putting the effort in. I don't feel like you're doing
Yeah.
things to grow this."
Right, but I also think part of that is because don't forget, she's also never been in a relationship before. So is it possible that just as much as in her own way that he doesn't know how to communicate, she kind of really doesn't either?
Yeah, her not being in a relationship is really going to
I
fuck
think
this whole
it's yeah,
situation
I
up.
I really think that's really hindering her here because she's you can see that she's kinda just expecting him a little bit to understand what she wants him to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Instead of like,
I
neither one of these people know how to communicate
I just
effectively.
literally don't know what like, I really think she doesn't like the answers he's giving her, and that's different than, "You're not answering me."
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
do agree with that. I do agree with that, and I honestly hadn't thought of it until you put it in those words, but I do agree with that.
and I'm
I
not one
just
to defend this asshole. I think
Oh,
he's an
no.
idiot.
No, same.
But I think that she needs something that he's not giving her, but she's not telling him what it is. So how does he know how to give it to her? But to your point,
Exactly.
she doesn't know what it is because she's
Right,
never been in a relationship. This
right.
is
This
maddening,
is
and these two people need to run away from each other.
yeah, I don't the fact that they were even matched in the first place is bonkers wild to me.
I know, I know. So give
Ugh.
us a little bit of clam, but stop before we get to the dinner. Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words.
All right, so these fucking fools aren't celebrating their anniversary because they've decided to just give the fuck up. And I'm done with this. I'm so upset, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. I cried over this last night.
I have a theory about what's happening here. Can I lay it out?
Sure.
My theory is that Cam doesn't do like me, okay, I'm understanding him in this way. doesn't do well in nuance. He either
Mhm.
needs to know that she's going to say yes on decision day or she's not,
I
and he
know.
needs to know that now.
Yeah,
And
'cause that's me.
Claire is someone who's like, I need to like whole point of the experiment is you grow and
Right.
you try to figure things out, but he wants an answer. That's my theory.
I agree
S-
with that theory
Yeah.
for sure, because I'm that way.
Yeah, I'm that way too. I could never
But
do this.
there's also a part of me that's super irritated at her in this
Yeah.
time because,
Yeah.
like, she's also not doing anything. Like, neither one of them they've both completely checked out, and I'm gonna be honest, and I know that this isn't a popular opinion either. I don't think she was ever 100% in.
We
I
think
don't.
she had the ick early on.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do.
But I
I
do
really
think part
do.
of when I hear her talking though, when she's saying things like, um, like, I realize I strung you along because one day I'm sure of it and the next day I'm not. That's the experiment.
Mhm.
You're supposed to go through it like that.
Mhm.
Nobody
Yeah,
comes into it as like, I'm 100% going to say yes on decision day.
yeah, I know.
And I feel like he doesn't do well in the gray area. It needs to be
Mm-mm.
black and white for him.
I
And
know.
that's unfortunate because I feel like I said 2 episodes ago, he's talking himself right out of a good thing. Because
Oh,
I
he
think they could make it work.
Oh, I do too. 100%, and they clearly like each other. That's what I'm like, why aren't they at least trying? Like, I get that, like, okay, the first month, I get it. They were butting
Sure.
heads on shit, whatever, miscommunicating, not communicating, I don't fucking know. But there's an obvious, like, I don't wanna say attraction because I don't wanna put words into her mouth, but I can see
There's a
that they like
connection.
each other.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a real connection there. Like,
Yeah.
they're both admitting that they're gonna be sad to not be living with each other anymore. Like, what the fuck? But
Yeah. I
anyway,
agree with that.
let's go back to our fuckface Orion for a minute, okay?
Mhm.
Because this fucking guy is the worst friend ever.
This
And
fucking guy.
why Cam decided to latch onto him, I will never understand because I truly believe that he's a horrible fucking human being. And I think
So
this whole thing, I'm sorry, I'm on a rant.
no, 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 no. I hear what you're saying. And a few episodes I agreed with you and I was like, it's really alarming to me that Cam likes Orion. However, don't forget what a good faker Orion
I
is.
know. And that's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. Like I don't I think in the if like in the real world outside of
Mhm.
the
Mhm.
experiment, I don't think these two would ever be fucking friends.
I agree.
But they are for whatever reason and I hate it.
Mhm.
Um So he's giving Cameron the worst advice ever. Like, what the fuck? Cameron's saying that he's ready to walk away, but Claire keeps reeling him back in.
Like a fish. Mhm.
And he's telling Orion that he's attracted to Claire and he has to put it in past tense, but had feelings for her. And piece of shit, that's what I'm referring to him as moving forward. He's no longer Orion. He's either fuckface or piece of shit. And
Uh,
piece of shit literally says, I don't want you to get cut at the knees. Be your own advocate. Don't get reeled back in. What the fuck,
Fuck
dude?
off, dude.
Fuck off, asshole. Like, not
Is
everyone.
he trying to imply that Lauren kept reeling him back in? Fuck you.
Just
Lauren does
fuck off.
Lauren should not even have to share the same air with you.
No, literally. Like, or
She is our queen.
the same earth because he's a piece of shit.
By the way, did you see her glasses?
Oh,
She's got amazing style.
she doesn't. She's so beautiful. I can't.
I
Her
know. I know.
hair, every week
Mhm.
she does something a little bit different with her
Mhm.
hair, and
Mhm.
she's so gorgeous. So
Agreed.
I don't know. I don't get this guy at all. Like he just needs to fuck the fuck off. So Claire's talking to Lauren, and she's again telling Lauren that she doesn't think Brennan is attracted to her. Or Austin. I'm sorry, Brennan. What the fuck?
No, Cam.
Can't oh my god, look at me. I actually wrote Austin in my notes. That's why I got screwed up. So she doesn't think Cameron is attracted to her. And again, I don't get this because we have never seen him say this, but apparently, there was the ass comment, but
Oh,
whatever.
there was hold on, I got it. Um, Claire has a big ass. It's so big that he can't when she and he and then he licks her. Yeah, we got
Ew.
it.
So Lauren points out that she thinks that they're future tripping. And I loved this line.
I
I
loved
wrote
it
it down
too
too.
because I've heard future faking.
Yes, I've never
Future
heard.
tripping is a fun new term I'm gonna use.
Yeah. Claire's saying that the whole thing just feels forced. And I'm like, well, yeah, because you're not trying. And Lauren basically tells her to stick it out because, she doesn't want her to have to experience the what ifs. And I'm like,
Mhm,
yes, this is the
mhm.
kind of advice a good friend gives.
Yes.
See it through. Unless
See
you're
it
being
through.
like, he wasn't abusing her. I mean, I hope not. Like, there was no reason for these two to fucking
I mean, the
throw in
only
the
abuse he was
towel.
giving out is that he couldn't over her.
Oh God.
Right. No,
So
I agree. I agree. Like everything they are feeling, they need to just this is a normal part of the
I
process.
know.
You're telling us you're attracted to each other. You're telling us you have the utmost respect for each other. You're saying wonderful things about each other. Stay together and just try it.
Right, because that's the whole fucking point. Like, you
Mhm.
can see why the experts put these two together.
But they're
It
so
makes
it and I blame him. He's so terrified of being rejected
I
that
know.
he would rather be rejected now
I
than
know.
later.
And that's something I relate to very,
Mhm.
very deeply. So I
Mhm.
understand that. Not I'm not making excuses for it because I think it's shitty that they're both quitting, but whatever.
So now we're gonna scoot over
Later, hold up,
to
before we get there, can I just tie this one up quick?
yeah, but are you doing after the dinner? Because they have a
No,
scene after the dinner. Okay,
I'm
because 'cause
not.
we'll come back to you after the dinner.
Mhm.
Okay, go
But
ahead.
later, Cameron texts Claire that he's not coming home.
Oh, right, I forgot about this,
He
I'm so sorry.
texts her,
Yeah, yep.
Cameron.
Mhm,
Oh
mhm,
my god.
mhm.
But I'm gonna say, like, she doesn't seem all that upset. I'm
No,
just
she's got that nice apartment to herself for the
I
night.
know, but, like,
Mhm.
but she does say, like, she's sad because she can't meet him where he's at. Like, they're both clearly torn up about this. That's all I have. Where are the
Okay.
fucking experts?
I know,
Where
I
where
know.
are
I
they?
well, we see them next week. They come in next week.
But
Thank
what they
God.
should have been here today. It's crazy to me that no one was here for this.
You
This is
need to you
terrible.
need to open your closet door and Dr. Pepper rolls out. She does a little
Yes.
somersault, and she
Yes.
jumps up like just Jack,
Yeah.
and she's like, "I'm here."
Jazz hands.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we have some wild, like, club music while the couples are coming into
Yeah.
this, like, "You're so hot."
Yes.
It's like, "What?"
It was really
I'm not
funny,
even
right?
gonna attempt to do the Sarah Colonna because she does it the
Yeah. Oh,
best,
she's the best.
but it is some wild club music that is really inappropriate.
Yeah, it really was.
So they start with some tequila shots, and Austin's like, "Here you go, baby girl. Here you go. Feel the
Mhm.
fire in your throat like you'll feel when you go to hell."
I hate you.
Cam says, "I'm not sure what to expect this evening. I don't know if I'm going to have to give that tiny Tim a little nickel."
A
I
little
couldn't think of
nickel?
something.
A piece of my mind.
A shilling. I meant a shilling. So
God.
Emily's like, where's the meat on this charcuterie board? And Austin's like, it's a fucking cheese
And cheese
plate.
plate?
Fuck off.
Oh, Lord.
Austin's like, I'm doing all the hard work over here. I'm saving this one from eternal damnation. I'm explaining cheese boards to that one. Like, come on.
Eternal damnation.
So Becca's like, what advice would you go back and give yourself?
Oh, can I do Cam?
Of course you can. So Emily is like, I think I need to learn to ride the wave, like, And Brennan passes and he's like, go ahead, Cam, you go ahead.
And Cameron says, no matter how hard you think it's going to be harder. I love him so much. I can't help it.
We apologize to the person who said I had to shut it off for the accents. I'm
Um,
sorry. Hopefully you're not listening anymore.
I know. I
Okay.
mean, I'm never gonna stop.
Can't stop,
I
won't
can't
stop.
help it.
Claire says, you will be confused. So be ready for that.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
Austin says, you got to get in tune with your emotional side. Not that I'm not, but like Becca's way better versed in that. And I'm going to miss that when she's in hell and I'm in heaven seated at Jesus' right hand. Becca says, it's
Oh.
good and hard, but like that's every marriage. And I'm happy and I'm lucky that it's him. I thought that was sweet.
Oh, it was sweet.
Now Emily's like, what's everyone excited for like month 2.0? Cam says, say Fallout in Cam's voice.
Well, I'm getting ready for the fallout.
And everyone's like, whoa, that's dark.
I
And
know.
he says, we've been misaligned as to what we want. And I've
Mhm.
essentially been waiting until we're on the same page. And I have a feeling that's coming soon. Claire
Mhm.
says, I've been confused about my own feelings. And I'm sorry. I haven't been sure of where I'm at. Then Cameron says, do you want to do it the 3, 2, 1 thing?
I think we're gonna play a little game.
Oh no, Mr. Scrooge, I don't want to play a game.
I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna decide if we're gonna get married or stay together. Oh, wait, get married or get divorced. Stay
And
together.
Dr. Pepper rolls out of I almost saw the club, out of the closet, just Jack. And she's like, wait a minute, that's my job. You don't get to do this now. And Brennan yells, get back to hell, you Demas. And she just goes away.
But you guys, they actually do it. And I'm this whole time,
Mhm.
I'm like, no
Mhm.
one should be doing this. Why are
3,
they doing
2,
this?
1, divorce.
I know. Separated.
Mhm.
Come on.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
started to cry.
I didn't cry over this.
I really, this is
And
the
I cry over everything, but I didn't cry over this.
I don't cry over everything, but I've never cried over Married at First Sight until
Mm-mm.
now. It's taken 17 seasons, but I cried over these 2 because I love them. Even though she annoys
I
the
don't
shit out of
love
me.
them that much.
Oh, I
No.
do.
Mm-mm.
I love him.
So Claire says, we're on the same page a lot of the time. And Cam says, you've been confused. And she says, yes. And I'm sorry. I feel like I've drug you along on this process. And I just wrote, he wants an answer now. It's so obvious.
Yep.
So then he tells a story about putting his dog down and how
Oh
he
my
would
god.
never take those days back. Just
He
like
was
I would never
choking
take
up.
these days back.
And
And
that's
they, go ahead.
I keep interrupting you. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay.
I'm gonna shut up. Go ahead.
He says they both have an immense amount of affection for another, and he is a bitter man because he met her.
I'm a better man for having met you,
Mm-hmm.
Claire.
Now Emily is saying there's nothing coming out of Brandon.
Oh, wait, though. What does Emily say?
I
Or
don't know.
no? No, go ahead. Never mind. Sorry. Oh, no. So Brennan says,
Is there
he
anything you
asks
would
if
do
they
differently?
differently. And how about our boy Cam? What does he do? I
What is
think you need to answer this one. And he passes it to Brennan.
passes it right back.
That was
So
fucking
Brennan
great.
says, okay, now I want you to listen to what Brennan's saying.
Okay, I'm listening.
Because I don't know what else she's looking for here. Brennan says, for me, it's been a process to open up. So doing that quicker would have been better. Now, Claire puts him right on the spot and says, do you guys see a future together?
Ooh.
She's like, you may not know, but I'm just curious. And Emily says, I'll let Brennan answer. He says, we're taking it day by day. We're trying to make the next day better than the previous and hoping that we figure this out. Emily tells the camera basically she wants to punch him in the face if he says day by day again.
And I'm kind of with her on that.
Then Brennan says to her in front of everybody, I appreciate you being resilient with me and allowing me the space to say the things I need to say. Emily says, I'm trying to stay patient. And then she tells the camera, like, even Austin, who's a real dum-dum, can speak his feelings.
I know. How about the
Get
side
Austin's
eyes?
name out of your mouth. How about that?
I know. How about the side eyes she's throwing him through this whole dinner, though?
Mm-hmm.
Wicked side eye.
Mm-hmm. So Emily runs off and Claire goes after her.
Yep.
And Emily's like, he doesn't fucking understand, blah, blah, blah. And Claire's trying to help, but she's not helping. She's like, he gives you nothing. You don't deserve this.
I
Emily
know.
says, now
And
this is where I think she says the quiet part out loud. She
okay.
says, this is embarrassing. And I
I
think
know.
that's what this is all about.
I think you're right because I've noted the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says, it's embarrassing. I don't deserve to be treated like this. But that's later. Okay, so I'm skipping ahead. I'm sorry. Okay. Emily leaves. Claire tells Brennan, Emily's very upset. and, she really likes you." And he goes after her. Now
Can
they
we
didn't.
stop
Yeah, go
before you
ahead.
get to the car?
Mhm.
I
Go
need to
ahead.
talk about this for a minute.
Okay.
Uh, You guys know that I love Claire. She annoys the shit out of me, but I love the shit out of her still.
Yeah.
Dude, you're a therapist. What the fuck are you doing?
I
She's
don't
not
know.
like, I don't
I don't know if
understand.
she's trying to validate her, like, "Yes, I understand your frustration."
I can't understand if she's trying to validate her or if she's trying to just talk her into leaving to quitting as
I don't
well.
know.
Like, I don't know.
It's so hard because there's so much we're not seeing.
I know.
There's so
I
much that
know.
Emily is telling Claire that's happening behind the scenes that we don't know about, and that's part of the problem. Like, if only these people had cameras on them 24/7.
I know. What did you think about Claire saying to Brennan, "Well, she really likes you." Like, was that crossing a line or not?
I thought it was weird to talk in terms of she really likes you, like,
Me
they're
too.
married.
I know, but I also thought, like, Claire knows that he doesn't like Emily.
I don't know.
So
It's
I think
weird.
she just further embarrassed her, to be perfectly honest.
Maybe.
That's how
Maybe.
I would have been embarrassed if you had to go to my husband and say, "Can you be nice to her? She really likes you." Like,
True.
and I
True.
just feel, again, and I know you guys, somebody's gonna come for me and it's okay, but she, I know I'm holding her on a pedestal because she's a therapist, but I shouldn't, because she's also just a part of the experiment. Like, I get all of that. You guys can be pissed at me, but there's a part of me that still feels like she should be a little bit better at navigating this stuff. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
What
I
am
mean,
I
I don't think she's
biased?
navigating it well, so I agree with you.
No, but that's
She
my
never should have
point.
put them on the spot like that.
No,
Mm-mm.
exactly.
Mhm.
I don't think, not only is she not navigating her own shit, but she's really not helping her friend either. I just felt like in this moment, Claire was incredibly like, not helping anything,
I think there's a
right?
way. I think what her goal was at that dinner was to try to put Brennan
To
on the spot a little
So that
bit
he
and get
had to
some
say
more out
something?
of him,
Yeah,
but I think there's a way to, like, she needs to learn to read people because she's gonna run into this. He's
I
not the
know.
kinda guy you put the spotlight on, he's
Never.
going to close up or run off.
Yep, yep,
What
yep,
she
yep.
should have said is like, you know, "Brennan, you've said day by day a few times now. Do you feel that that has been working?" Like,
Mhm,
if you've been doing day by day for the last week, for example,
mhm.
do you feel that over the last week you've made some progress? Because that's what Emily's trying to get him to say.
I know, I know. I
I
just it
don't
again, it's just weird. I don't know. I
So
almost
now
wish I
they're
didn't know that she was a therapist, because I wouldn't feel this way. That's
well,
terrible. Like, I'm admitting that I'm being a dick.
no, I get it. But now they're in the car and they're mic'd up and it's unclear whether they realize they're mic'd up. Like, I think he knows because I think he's very calculating
Well,
about everything he says.
because we have seen him more than once say, "Are the cameras on right now?"
Yes, he is very aware of his
Yeah,
edit.
he is.
So Emily saying, "You didn't notice that I was upset the whole dinner?" And he says, "I'm sorry." She says, "I'm not trying to be dramatic, but this is frustrating and it's embarrassing."
Mhm,
Ding, ding, ding.
mhm.
And Brennan said, she said, "I don't deserve this." And Brennan goes, "No, you don't, but I don't have answers for you." And Emily says, "Tonight was bad, like really bad." And Brennan says, "I'm sorry, I'm trying. But with what I'm feeling, this is all I have. I know you're
Mhm.
giving more and it's not fair, and I'm sorry." And she says, "I'm going to resent you if you don't make changes." But, like, back to my point, what more does she need to hear from him?
Again, I don't think it's that she needs to hear, I think she needs to see.
Maybe? Then she
Do you know
needs to
what I'm
say
saying?
that.
But I think she, again, never been in a relationship. I don't
Yeah.
think she know, like,
These 2 can't
think
communicate their way out of a paper bag. I don't know what's happening.
I really don't think that she has the, like, emotional maturity, maybe, to have
Mhm.
just been thrown into a marriage. She doesn't
I
know how to
agree.
navigate a relationship, and that's
I
not, like, no fault of her own. She just I just think she should never have been in this experiment, and I hate saying that because I think she's a
You are
nice person.
100% correct because let's go back to the, "Am I a red flag?" She
Mhm.
should have been a red flag for the experts.
I know.
You don't take someone who's never been in a relationship and put them in the highest of stakes.
Yeah.
No.
With somebody that wants utter perfection from
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. This
I
is
I did appreciate, though, that she was, for once, sticking up for herself. Like, she finally said,
she's like,
"I
"I'm not being
deserve
the
more."
cool girl
Yeah,
anymore. I'm sticking
and
up for
I
myself."
was here
Yeah.
for that. Like, I appreciated that, and I loved that for her, but I do agree with you. There is nothing more that he can say, but again,
No.
I don't think she's looking for him to say something. She's looking for him to she wants to see action, and that's the problem.
You can
But
only like, it took me a very long time to realize that you can only you have to believe what people are saying. You know what I
mm,
mean? Like,
mhm,
it is not my job to read your mind.
I
So,
know.
like, if you and I are having a difficult conversation, right? Say, for example, like, I just have to take you at your word because what I'm trusting that you're an adult and what you're saying is what is real. And I don't think he speaks real. And I don't think like, in other words, then she needs to be real about what she's going to say. And she needs to say, I need more action from you. It's
Mhm.
not about what you're
What you
saying.
say. Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%. Agreed.
So next time on, we meet Chloe, and I'm
But
I'm like, I can't even fucking
before
believe
we
we're
do
starting
that,
this over again. Oh yeah,
can
we had to go
we
back to Cam and Claire. I'm sorry. Go,
can
go,
we
go.
please go back to my
Yeah.
clam?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I forgot.
No, it's alright. So we see them after dinner. They go back to their apartment and they get their present, and it's a
Mhm.
wedding book. And
Mhm.
again, I'm in the waterworks
Mhm.
because they're both clearly so into each other in
It's
some
so
way.
stupid.
And
All I
like,
keep thinking is Castor Pal is gonna read them for filth when
I
he
know,
gets a hold of them.
and I hope he does
Mhm.
because
Because
we
he's
can
gonna be like, "You're growing in love." He says that all the
I
time.
know,
Mhm.
but we can see so clearly how these 2 can work.
Mhm.
Neither
Mhm.
one of them is putting in the right kind of effort, and
Yes.
that's so frustrating. Like, why are they not doing more? I
Can
don't
you
get it.
sing can you sing "I Could See Clearly Now"?
I can see
No.
clearly now. Oh.
In Cam's voice. Can you sing it in Cam's voice?
I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I hate you. But, like, Amy, seriously, what the fuck? Why are they quitting? They're
This
they're
is
sitting
dumb.
on the couch looking through the book. They're, like, both talking about how great it was, and they look so fucking happy, and then he's like, he even kinda has his arm around her, like, the body language. Hold up a second.
Mm,
His body language towards her is very open. He has his arm
mhm,
around her. If you ever notice, and if you go back and look at their interactions,
mhm,
he's always facing her
mhm,
and she's always just sitting perfectly straight.
mhm. She's got the
Like,
ick.
it's she's got the ick, that's exactly
Mhm,
what it is,
mhm.
but they both say that they're both ready to move on, and he says, "Do you want me to leave?" And she's like, "Yeah, pretty much," and he goes, and
Mhm.
that's it. She does but on the way out, she's hugging him,
I
telling
know, and,
him
like,
that
crying.
like, yeah, like, telling him what a good person he is and that
It's
he
so
deserves
stupid.
somebody great, and then it
Castor
was
Pal's gonna rip this up one side and down the other.
I was sobbing. I'm so embarrassed, but I was sobbing. I don't know if it's because I was watching again this morning, like, after my, like, little nice New Year's Eve night with my family and just feeling so warm and, like, watching these 2 bust up a good thing, like, I'm just so pissed.
I don't
I
know,
don't
dude. I
know.
cry over everything, you know this.
I know.
Did not cry over this. Mm-mm.
I cried. I know I'm not embarrassed to say it. I genuinely like both of these people. I love
Um,
him, and
I like them too. I
I
like them
really
too.
like her. I just wish they would, again, like Brennan, put some action in instead of words. Like, so irritating.
Well, he amps up the drama next week. Okay. We meet Chloe. Austin sees Becca being great with kids. He's like,
Mhm.
maybe in the fires of hell, she can
Yeah,
start a daycare.
he's a little
Hmm.
boned up
Hmm.
watching her jump around with the kids.
Brennan and Emily meet with Dr. Pepper, and I hope she has gloves off. That's all I
I
have to say.
know, me too.
Now we learn that Cam, can you do this part? Do you know this part? Did you see the next time on?
did, but I
Cam
didn't
has
really
developed
pick it
a
up.
little bit of a heart condition.
Oh, yes.
So we
Oh,
have him say, "Did the
right.
stress," he says, "Did the stress of my separation from Claire cause this?" Maybe. Go ahead, do that.
So I've developed a bit of a heart condition since the separation, and I'm wondering if the stress of the divorce kind of brought it on. Like, what?
Baller move, Cam. Blaming your heart condition on her. Baller move.
But
Baller
if
move.
he has a heart condition, that's sad. Like,
Oh, I know.
I truly hope he's okay.
Did Claire try to kill me and give me a heart condition? Maybe.
Was she
Maybe.
poisoning him?
Is my body riddled with arsenic? Maybe.
Mm.
I'm not saying Claire tried to kill me. I'm just, I'd bet you 7
Oh,
shillings on it.
7 shillings.
Okay, so and then I have Brendan and Emily fight again.
What do
Done.
you think about Chloe? What was your, like,
I don't.
semi first impression?
She has no idea what she's in for because
I
Broke
know.
Down Prince is gonna be the most dramatic motherfucker on earth.
I think so
I'm here
too.
for it. I'm here
Oh,
for
yeah.
it.
We need
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
Because what are they gonna do? Are they still gonna continue to film Cameron and Claire if they're not in the experiment anymore? Like,
Oh,
what's
I
or
need to address something. I'm glad
Oh,
you brought this up. I need to
okay.
address something. A while back, we saw that there was a advertisement for Married
Mm,
at First Sight for casting from Kinetic Content.
yes.
And
Mm,
someone had shown me the poster that says now casting 55 plus.
I
Okay.
know.
I thought that was fake because when I went on to Kinetic Content's website, that 55 plus line was not there.
Hmm.
So I'm like,
Okay.
oh, are they just someone photoshopped that on or whatever?
That sucks.
However, I have been told by our backdoor friends, our Facebook group, that no, Kinetic Content Instagrammed it out, if that's a verb.
Really?
Yes, let me pull it up. Hold on.
Alright,
Kinetic
I'm looking.
Content
I'm pulling it up too.
Instagram. Here it is.
Found it.
Okay. So let's see. Where is it? See, they might have put it in their
There's
story.
probably a story because I don't see it in a post.
Yeah, it's in the story. God damn it. So we can't see it. But according to a backdoor friend who I would trust with my life,
Mhm.
they are 100% casting somebody or many couples over 55. Now, this could be the reboot the show needs. Because
Could be.
right
I
now,
mean,
who is in charge of MAFS? Who's the
we
executive
have
producer?
we have been begging for this. So, yeah.
So Chris Colin is the executive producer. He's got to be looking at this like Andy Reid used to look at the Eagles every single Sunday. Like, what the fuck is happening out there?
I can't
And
with you.
it took a while for Andy Reid to flip that mirror around and realize, oh, I'm the
Oh,
problem.
yeah.
It's me. Right. So, like, I feel like Chris Colin is like, oh my God, this is a
Yeah.
disaster. Now he has flipped the mirror around. He realizes, oh, it's me. I'm the problem. I need to make some high level changes. We need to get some holdies in here. Some
It's
holdies and
me.
some goldies.
I I'm the problem, it's me.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So I
Maybe
think
he
that
listens to the pod. Maybe he's a backdoor friend.
who?
The colon guy.
Absolutely not, because this show would have been way different.
No, but maybe he heard you. We've been saying this
Mm,
for years,
mm-mm,
dude.
mm-mm. Nope, 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 nope.
All
Nope.
right.
But I will say, like, this gives me hope.
Me too.
Also, what are your over unders? Oh,
Mhm.
can I talk to Kathy for a minute? I have a Golden Bachelor question.
Hi, Amir. What's happening? It's Kathy. Very nice to see you today. You look really
Kathy,
great. Happy New Year, everybody. Backdoor friends. Have a great 2024.
Kathy, before you zip it for 2024, I want to know what you think the odds are of Saw, Teresa, and Gary actually making it down the aisle because from what I hear, there's trouble in paradise.
I mean, are we surprised at all that there's trouble in paradise? Guys, I have been saying it for months. Do I think they're gonna make it down the aisle? I do. I
Mm.
don't I give it 6 months. I
Do
could
you
be
think
wrong, but I don't know. I mean, I just don't see it working.
What's your advice for Teresa? Do you think she should take her tiny little clothes in her tiny little suitcase and get a prenup?
I do.
Mm.
I do. I agree with the prenup. I
Do you
mean,
think Gary's like a big faker?
I think Gary is a big figure. What was that guy's name? He's a dirty John. Has Gary turned into Dirty John? Oh my
The
god, I can't even
crossover we
believe
need. The
I can't
crossover
even
we
believe
need.
I thought of that. But yeah,
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna last. I
All
think
right.
she's gonna get really sick of his always wanting her money. He's gonna get sick
Hey,
of her
hey,
not
hey,
letting him eat
Kathy. Hey, Kathy,
sugar.
it's Gabagool over here. Hey, how you doing?
Oh,
It's a me, a
oh, oh,
Gabagool.
oh, hi, doll. I was hoping that we'd get to see you today. What's
I'm a
going
making my
on?
bolognese sauce. I talk like I'm Mario through everything.
I can't wait to see you this
My
week. I
brother
hope
Luigi's coming over. We gotta save Princess Peach.
I thought you were gonna set me up on a date with Luigi. Is that still happening?
I don't know how to say this, but Luigi's in rehab.
Oh my god. Well, zip that shit, because I don't have time for that. I'm way too old to deal with that fucking shit this stage in my life. Fuck that.
Okay, all right. We're back. We're back. Kathy, thank you. Thank you. Hopefully
Have a
you'll
nice
be back with
happy
some thoughts after the wedding.
happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. All right, guys, if you haven't already, listen to our coverage of Golden Bachelor while you're waiting for
Ugh.
the wedding to come on. It's all on there on the free feed.
Well, there. It's a good
Mhm.
time.
Mhm.
It might be the best time. I had so
Speak
much fun doing that.
Speaking of good times.
Ooh.
I
Meow.
don't know if you've been paying attention to our Sister Wives coverage,
Of
but I'm
course.
working on a musical.
Oh my
Did you
lord.
hear about this? You
I
probably
did a
didn't hear the
little bit.
latest episode. Okay.
I haven't heard the latest.
Okay. So I'm working on, let me find it. It's a musical because I'm trying to help Puddle Monkey get an EGOT. Okay. So we think they're getting the Emmy for these awards, for these episodes, the talkbacks. They
Okay.
deserve an Emmy.
Yeah.
So we need to work on the Grammy, the Oscar, and the Tony. So for the Tony, I am scripting a musical episode, and here are the numbers so far.
Okay. Okay.
Sacred Loneliness,
Oh.
which is going to be 2 separate acts, and the reprise comes together, and Mary talks about the catfish.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
My Big Picture, which is a group number. Dayton Aurora Rihanna. That's Robin's number.
Ooh.
Then we have The Paperwork Shuffle, which is
Oh.
Cody shuffling, and he's got Mary for a little bit, then he's got Robin for a little bit, and then it ends with Mary falling off the stage and he's only with Robin.
Oh my god. Poor Mary.
We have Christine's solo number, which is Basement Wife.
Oh.
She
Okay.
rises up out of the rafters. And at
From
the
the
end,
bowels of hell.
for no reason, David Woolley comes out and they do the lift from Dirty Dancing.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I've
Mm-hmm.
had the Could you see David Woolley singing that song?
I'll never forget that scene. I will. Where were you? I'll never
I
forget
s
that scene.
I saw it in the theater
Oh my
with my
god, I did
mom and
too.
my
I did too.
cousins.
I did
Mhm.
too.
The
We
best.
have, of course, an entire musical rendition of The Fight. And that's Janelle and Cody. And they're singing back and forth. Cody's like, no, no, no.
Is it
I've
called
been here day long in and out.
and it's called "I'm gonna throw this hot cup of water."
And then Janelle's
God.
like, are we done? Fuck you. Shut it off.
Shut it off.
And then finally we end. Well, we don't end. This is only
Mhm.
halfway through. We're not even in intermission yet.
Yeah,
But
no.
my list ends with
Okay.
Kidney Patio. The
Ooh, I love a kidney.
sacrifices I've made to love you. It is a knife
Life
in the kidneys.
in
And
the
then he
kidney,
falls to the ground.
kidney, in the kidney, in the kidney, in the kidney. I
So
hope I
that's
have a starring role in this.
so this is my Sister Wives musical I'm working on.
I want a role.
Okay.
Do I
All
have to
right.
audition? Who do I have to
No,
bang
no,
to
no, no, no.
get a part?
We could be in the I think we're all gonna be in the chorus.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
All right.
Nice, nice.
You know what? We could be Amanda, you and I could all be like the witches of Macbeth in the beginning,
Oh my god, yes!
telling the
Stirring
story.
the cauldron.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Alright, alright.
All right, my friend. Guys, I don't know what else to say. So Bye.
Give
We
us
love you.
how about no? No, we're not just shutting it off. Leave us a 5-star review,
You have to
guys.
tell them to do it in Cam's voice.
Hello, everybody. It's Cameron. I'd like to be a backdoor friend, but Amy hasn't sent me the invitation yet. So in the meantime,
That Facebook group is well hidden from you, Cameron.
I'd like to ask everyone to leave a 5-star review.
That's terrible. I'm not
5 stars only. 5 stars only.
5 stars only.
Listen, this is what I said last week. If you want to leave us 2 or 3 stars like you have, and we've seen them, go make a bed. Go learn how to fold a fitted sheet.
Fitted sheet. I still don't know how to do that.
And share it with the group. That's what you can do instead.
Good idea.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for listening. Steph, thanks for being here, and we'll see you soon.
Love your bones.
Bye.